Hello and welcome to Sage of Seven. Today's reading is going to be on Zolciack Biermann and Kroy Biermann. So news has come out that they are getting a divorce. I'm not sure who filed first. I believe Kim is the one that's divorcing him, but I've heard that Kroy is trying to get full custody. And it's just looking like it's going to get ugly. So with this couple, I know they've had financial issues. Allegedly, they both owe $1 million in taxes, each of them. And everybody's like, so you mean to tell me you've been on TV, y'all been flossing? Miss Rich Bitch has been on there flossing, acting bougie, sticking her nose up to everybody, but you're not paying taxes? I'm just saying, with the little folks, if we don't pay the IRS they little $100, they talking about auditing us and freezing accounts, shutting down accounts, sending you letters and shit. I'm just trying to figure out how they went all these years not paying taxes. And then I thought their house was being foreclosed. Let me see. Let me look it up. Yeah, it's allegedly they face foreclosure. It's just a hot mess. That's what I'm saying. You never envy what other people have because you don't know if they even really have it. People try to live like the Joneses, but they don't have the Joneses budget, the Joneses income. Because first of all, I've never seen Kroy be a huge football star. If she wanted to spend that much, she should have got with somebody that made more money than Kroy. But she settled with Kroy. And at the end of the day, I remember, wasn't she with that man, they called him Big Papa, Big Daddy, something like that on Real Housewives? I feel like Kroy wasn't making as much money as him. I wouldn't be surprised if she was still keeping in contact with Big Papa, Big Daddy, whatever his name was. And that's T. I wouldn't be surprised about that. I may ask about that. But as usual, anything stated during this reading is all alleged and for entertainment purposes only. If you want to book a reading with me or shop my handmade gemstone jewelry, the link is in the description below. All right, just give me some general relationship cards here. Give me Kim on the left, Kroy on the right, and then their relationship in the middle. Card fell out. Knight of Pentacles. Of course, the money card is going to come out for Kim. She's all about money, paper. I mean, she is the walking definition of a gold digger. But I'm questioning whether or not she even really loved Kroy. I feel like they've had a good relationship, but she's very materialistic to a toxic point. It's okay to be materialistic. Sometimes we're on this earth and we're here to have fun. We're here to enjoy pleasure. We're here to live our life to the fullest. But your whole life shouldn't surround around money. It gives like shopaholic. It gives like an addiction, a money addiction. Spending money, a money spending addiction. That's what it gives. Notice how we're talking about relationship and everything is being channeled about money. But here's Kroy, 7 of Wands. It's like his back is up against the wall. This is a defensive person. And to me, this is talking about he's going to fight for them kids too. Because he doesn't think that the kids should be with Kim. He's literally in the defense position right now. Literally back up against the door. And then the door's open. He's trying to get the hell out of there. Because she's like, I feel like at the end of the day, he feels like she has been the cause of his downfall. He regrets getting with her. He loves his kids. He loves his family. And he loves the good times. But if he can go back, he wouldn't touch her. And it's crazy because she's older than him. And I wouldn't be surprised if she's a witch too. Because it's giving witch energy. And I'm not saying that negatively, but I'm just saying. Like, if you want to, she's a great example of a woman who really knows how to use her power to get what she wants. Her power of her sensuality. The power of suggestion. I feel like she's a good manifester, and I feel like she manifested him. She saw, she knew her target, and he was her target. Wow. Give me their relationship in the middle. Here we go, right here. 10 of Cups. That talks about their family more so to me. And then the Hierophant. Very, I feel like they gave each other stability, a feeling of stability. So I feel like them coming together, they had a lot of kids, beautiful family, beautiful home life. But to me, the main problem is the money. I feel like if they didn't have any money issues going on, they would be together. Because the Hierophant is here. This talks about a very stable relationship. This talks about, a very traditional, very, what am I trying to say? Well, that's all I'm trying to say is take the money out of the equation. They one big happy family. Give me some messages. Deception, like I'm saying, like they totally fooling people about their financial situation. And so I'm saying, stop looking at these people on social media, on TV, and stop being don't be jealous of these people. Don't feel like you have to, like you're behind in life, like you have to catch up to people, because these people don't really have it. Because if they really had it, they wouldn't be on TV. It is very rare that rich people go on TV. To me, the only instance is like those shows like Bling from Netflix. The real rich people, the real rich elite, people like that. People that really got money. People that were born into money. People that made major tycoons. People like that. Those are the people that really got it. These little housewives and all that shit like that, they ain't got it. The only one that came in having it was Candy. Everybody else, it's all smoke and mirrors. They need a check. And in this card, keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. I don't think Kroy was her type. Usually, Kim's type is old and rich. And he's not her type, but I feel like they had some sort of connection there going on. But do I feel like I feel like he loved her more than she loved him. And old school people say that's how it's supposed to be. But yeah, that's all I see right there. Okay, give me some money cards here. Those some money cards. Yep. Priorities. Entrepreneur, like I'm saying, I came here to drop some money. That's Kim. Just dropping money in them stores, on her daughters, stuff like that. They done raised spoiled brats. Them kids are off the chain. And to me, they should have been more focused on building a business, building an empire, like Candy did. While she was in the studio talking about, don't be tardy for the party. Oh, don't be tardy for the party. Oh. While you were in the studio, you should have been in the damn state office trying to get that damn business license, opening up businesses. Did she do a wig line? That should have been the focus, because we all knew that Kim wore wigs. Okay, girl, you should have been building this big hair empire, wig empire. I quit. That talks about her influencer. To me, that's talking about her wanting to floss, them wanting to floss for social media. I quit. To me, that's like, Kroy's like, I quit. And then prenup. I hope he has a prenup. But at the end of the day, I mean, even with the prenup, I mean, they both owe money. They owe money. They're basically broke. So, I mean, what is Kim gonna walk away with? Some cards fell out here. Charges. Child, don't tell me they finna go to Jen Shaw route. Wouldn't she sent to jail for taxes? No, she did fraud. But it's another, wasn't it another, was it Teresa? Okay, yeah, Teresa, I don't know how to pronounce her name, Guidis. But that's another housewife. She's from Jersey, I believe. They better watch out. They may catch some charges over this. So don't be surprised if you hear about them getting charged with, what is it? What do they call it? Not tax fraud, but I mean, it could be. But, you know, when you tax deference, tax avoidance, whatever it is, it's called in legal terms. But that car fell on the floor. The power was like this. And then suddenly the car just goes, the fan is facing away from the card, so that's crazy. Is the divorce real, or are they trying to strategize? I feel like it's real. Because, you know, sometimes people divorce, make sudden moves, divorce or marry, you know, for legal reasons, to maybe avoid charges, to avoid paying things. Is a divorce real, or is this a strategic move? It's real. But I feel like money is one of the main issues that they have. And then 10 of Wands is reverse, releasing a burden. So I feel like it's real. So let's see. Will they go through with the divorce? Will they go through with it in the end? Will they finalize it? Will they separate for good? Will they legally separate? Will they go through with the divorce? Nine of Pentacles. And then the Magician. I feel like that's a yes. I wouldn't be surprised if Kim is trying to leave his with the bag. You know how it's like that scenario where, you know, both of you rob the bank, but one of you like throws the bag at the other person when the cops show up and runs. They book it out of there when the cops show up and leave the other person holding the bag. To me, that's what it's giving. And this is Kim, like, wanting to live in luxury. At the end of the day, she has financially ruined this man. She can move on and find another person. I wouldn't be surprised if she got that sugar daddy, that man, alleged sugar daddy, that man that she's talking about, Big Papa, Big Daddy, whatever. I wouldn't be surprised if she got him on speed dial. If Kim needs money, she's going to get money. But let me ask about that too. Let me be messy. Does Kim have other men that she's in contact with? Or other men that she's entertaining? Let's see. Judgment. Yeah. And then the world is upright. She is like that song. I got hoes, different area codes, however it goes. But that Judgment card is reversed. That Four of Swords is reversed. The Empress is there. Like I'm saying, she may not be physically involved with people, with other men, but she got them on speed dial. And she'll always be taken care of. At the end of the day, she's very crafty. Let me ask that question too. Does Kim do witchcraft or any other like occult spiritual practices or alternative spiritual practices? What's being drawn to my attention is when she, I think, wasn't she the one that had the attitude with that psychic reader? That episode was funny as hell. That reader was that psychic. She was a soldier, because I would have been cussed Kim out. But a lot of the times, people are very resistant. People like Kim are very resistant to being read like that because they don't want their business being put out there. They know that they put a mask on. They know that they're flossing, they're showboating. They know that, you know, they're living a lie, and they don't want to be called out on it. But does Kim practice witchcraft? She gives me witch vibes, but I just want to see some cards here. And I got some new spiritual oracle cards coming in too. I wish I had those, but I'm waiting on them to be delivered. I may, if I get them by the time imbalance. She could be doing dark magic. Let's see here. These kind of feel like that. The Hermit, Six of Pentacles. And then Death reverse. Doing the same thing. And then the Tower. At the end of the day, this whole situation is the chicken's coming home to roost. Whatever she did do, whatever she did do to get Kroy as far as spiritually, you know, and it could have been the case where, you know, sometimes people manifest things, they speak things, your thoughts and stuff like that. But it's giving dark magic. It's giving some sort of attraction magic that she could have done, some sort of bending of the will of Kroy, I feel like. And I feel like this is the chicken's coming home to roost. This is karma for whatever she did, because it always gives, and I'm gonna be real, when I saw their relationship, it honestly gave that vibe that he was under her spell. It reminds me of that couple, Keanu and his girlfriend, who's older than him. And I saw another reading from somebody else that brought up that Keanu's girlfriend is a witch too. So it's giving some sort of attraction magic. And then you have the Six of Pentacles. She could have been doing money magic, you know, stuff to bring forth money. She manifested Kroy. But you have to be careful what you ask for. You know, what does Shira say? You know, you have to pick the right target. And I don't think she picked the right target with this magic. The Tower, that is straight karma. All right, this concludes the reading of Kim and Kroy. Message. Like I'm saying, don't be surprised if we hear that some charges may be coming or some sort of indictment. I don't know, something legal. Oh Lord. But this includes the reading of Kim and Kroy. As usual, anything stated during the reading is all alleged and for entertainment purposes only. If you want to book a read with me or shop my handmade gemstone jewelry, the link is in the description below and on the screen. Thank you. Be blessed.